What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Vintage Breaks West. It's time for the Arizona sun and fun for the rest of the night. Finally got our good friend Johnny Five off the camera, just hogging the time from us in the West. That's right, make sure you hit that like button. How's it going, Mr. James? Justin? We'll be seeing a few of your cards tonight, James. We appreciate you selling them to us so we can give them back to the community here. We'll also be doing a bingo again tonight. Got anybody else over here already? Is Donnie Bolin here on the Facebook? Vintage Breaks West tonight is brought to you by Coca-Cola Cherry flavor this evening. Got ourselves a couple little promos happening off the bat. Get my little bonus stack action here. What's going on, Mr. Brian Wilson? So the first one, if you guys hadn't already noticed, on the website we've got our usual $3 all-night special. Tonight we are giving away this beauty of a Ernie Banks card. For those of you who may not know, Ernie Banks is my boy, my big personal collection. So tonight, for every $3 you spend, you get an entry into this guy. At the end of the night, we'll randomize the list. Whoever's number one will take home this nice SGC 1969 Ernie Banks card. What's going on, Phil? Let's see. What else do I have going on over here? We've got bingo action. We've got, let's see here. So for the first two separate people that spend at least $50, you'll get these little sealed packs, the 1980 Philadelphia Players cards from Burger King. So first two people to spend $80, first person to spend 80 will get this pack with Ron Reed on the top. The second person to spend 50 will get the Steve Carlton pack. Our first two promotions to give away. We also always encourage you to buy off the VB West button on the website, so we have some stuff to break tonight for you guys. And then, without further ado, let's get to our bingo card for this evening. We took some suggestions from the audience and updated it a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting, take out a little bit of the controversy over hairdos. So tonight we are going to be looking to open a pre-1980 pack, a post-1990 pack, a hockey pack. We need to pull a kicker or a punter card. We need to pull a current Hall of Famer. Now, this is the real Hall of Fame, so the actual National League Baseball Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame, basketball. Hockey can be American or Canadian, but none of this, he's the Hall of Fame of Montgomery, Alabama's high school Hall of Fame or something like that. We're talking about the real Hall of Fame here, guys, for all the Hall of Famers. We need to pull a checklist card or a team card. We need to pull a card from a team that doesn't exist or a team that has since moved from location on the card. And then we need to pull a player with a name that will make me giggle, i.e. a 5-year-old me. And we need to open a pack that doesn't contain gum. So that's what we're looking to pull here. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Cuffman, Phil, Donald? Good to see you guys all on tonight. So tonight we're adjusting what we win. So say you're the one, when we randomize the list, you're number one for the open pre-1980 pack. That'll be the person who receives that spot. The person that pulls the kicker putter card will receive that spot, and so on and so forth. So the first prize for this, once we get all those names and randomize it, will be this, get focused, this 1922 American Caramel Companies E121 of Dixie Davis. Now you might be asking yourself, why is this a 1? It's a beautiful looking car. The front's got a couple little dots there in the borders, wouldn't knock it down, but it displays beautifully. The reason it's a 1 is it came out of a album of some variety. The back is pretty much destroyed. But for something to hang on, put on the shelf and look at as a piece for a style card or type card, it's a beautiful looking card from the front. So this is Dixie Davis from the Lewis Americans. So that'll be prize number one. If for whatever reason we can't do this in 9 packs or less, I will start adding prizes. All the additional packs. So if we open, I'm sorry, not 9. If we can't do it in 6 packs, on the 7th pack, I will add a second prize, which will be a Break a Maniac spot. Then I'll add a third. If we go to 8 packs, I'll add another one, and so forth and so on. So we can add extra spots to winners the more packs we break. The hope is you guys can pick this up in 6 packs or less. If not, we'll just add a little bit of encouragement there. Start adding Break a Maniac spots to the further spots, and we might get creative even more after that. So let's see what else we got going on here. Got that. We got that. And let me see what's going on here on the website here before I make any other announcements. There we go. Bradley's hitting the VB West already. Bradley and Brian both. Appreciate it, guys. I did go through the VB West tab. It should be 100% up to date. And it would help me out tremendously if you guys could let me know when you sell out a pack. It just helps make my job a little bit easier to make sure I'm breaking packs as you guys sell them out. What I'll go ahead and do is the next person that makes a purchase that sells out a pack, 1016 on Vintage Breaks time, will get a little, on top of everything else that's going on, we'll get a little gaggle of Mickey Mantle insert cards. Some of you guys might know I opened a personal 2011 Topps Series 1 box earlier. So you'll get a gaggle of Mickey Mantle inserts. There's Mickey Mantle Mini. This is actually a short print from the set and one of my favorite cards in general, the 55 Mantle reprint. So the first person to make a purchase that closes out a pack that I can break will receive this plus all the other bonus action that's occurring right now. Donald, Charlie G or Charles G works. Just don't ever call me late for dinner. Get these in a baggie. Mr. Cuffman, did you claim the gaggle? Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't see it. If you did, Mr. Cuffman. Let me see what else I can put together here too for some more fun and excitement. Then we'll also spice things up a little bit earlier tonight. The first person to spin, it's got a little schmutz on there. Spend $250 will get this Wayne Terwilliger 1954 Topps PSA 6 card. $250 will receive that as an additional bonus. Oh, cool gaggle. Yeah, it is a cool gaggle. I like those insert cards. Unfortunately, the 2011 Series 1 wasn't very kind to me, so I didn't pull anything very good from it, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to open the 1979 Topps Baseball Wax Pack that sold out yesterday. This pack does not count towards the the bingo since it wasn't sold out on Vintage Breaks West. But I will go ahead and open it since I've got it. And somebody was asking for it earlier, if I could just find it. Got my boxes a little discombobulated. Oh, also just for reference, guys, I do have a Scoops pack, and I do have a 75 mini pack. So we can sell those puppies out and open them up. Those will satisfy probably some of the requirements for the bingo. Oh, very nice, Donald. Just closed a pack for bingo. Okay, we'll get open yours up next, Mr. Ryan. Get these guys out of the way, but I'd really like to open those. Let me set up this 79 Topps baseball pack here to break. Turn the bingo card off for a minute so nobody gets confused about what's going on. No more than usual, at least. Oh, Brian, I'm loving this cool weather. This is why I like to live in Arizona. Nice to be able to have the doors and windows open, chill out. All right, Justin closed out a pack 2. Excellent. Phil, I did say midi. I do have one 1975 Topps midi here. That is my personal favorite set. If you don't know, I am putting together a complete PSA 8 or better set of that for myself. It's slow going right now. All right, I got to make my own numbers here as we go, as we break this one, but that's no big deal. Get this all set up here. There's 12 spots, 12 numbered sleeves. Sorry guys, I didn't have any extra 12 ones made up beforehand. So we're doing a little Chris Gilmore style. That's right, Brian. I feel like I've been living on air-conditioned air all year. Although my job gets me outside a lot, but it's still nice to get the inside aired out. Just didn't quite get enough out of here. Anybody pick up anything cool this week, whether from Vintage Breaks or auction or any other place? All right. There we go. Got our sleeves ready to go. Now we can go start this without any further ado. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be breaking this 1979 Topps Baseball Waxpack number 314. We appreciate the business, Justin. Hopefully we can pull you something nice tonight. Got ourselves a 9 on the dice roll. Randomize the list of names here 9 times. Good luck to Derek, my man Beck. Hey, Justin, you're in this one. Stephen and John. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Derek will get the first, and Beck will get the last card in this pack. We'll get the names list over here. send the list over to Miss M80, and we are ready to rock. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Shalom got hit with a bunch of snow. First card is the gum right here, guys. Eddie, we've got. I'm not sure if anybody's taken any of these. I haven't checked the purchases for a little while, but when I opened the show, I had a couple of packs of Burger King, 1980 Burger King's cards for the first two people to spend $50. I've got the $3 all night promo going with the 1969 Ernie Banks. I've got a first person to close out a pack. I believe somebody already claimed that one, so that's definitely not available. And then I also got the first person to spend $250 will get a 1954 PSA 6 Wayne Terlinger card. And remember, guys, this pack was sold out before the show, so it does not count towards bingo. But this card, if we were sold out on Adventure Breaks West, would count towards the team card. But instead, it's going to go to Derek. Did I forget to hit a button? Nope, I got it all. That's card number one for you, Derek. Very nicely centered. Team cards are tough to get centered. Unfortunately, the back looks pretty off-center. Card number two is Bill Campbell. Yeah, I don't like snow either, but I do like to visit snow every once in a while, but I just don't want to live in snow. Pete Verkovich for Beck in spot 3. We've got a checklist, spot 4 for John. It's my age too, man, 79. Eddie Whitston. Spot 5 for Mr. Casimir. Man, this was the team and checklist pack of the century. Another team card for Derek, spot 6. Got a rotation on the pack. We've got Clarence Gaston, spot 7. So I throw 8 around. Oop. Spot 7 for John. That's right. Get that like button happening. Spot 8, Bob Apodaca. Oop. Spot 9, we've got Rich Gossage and Raleigh Fingers, the leading fireman. Now, see, that would have qualified as a great looking hair because that's one of the Raleigh cards when he started getting the great hair. That's going out to number 9, Mr. Justin Price. I believe Justin was in the chat here a minute or two ago. Actually, there he is. That's headed out to you. Good looking card. Don Kessinger, spot 10 for Steven. We've got another checklist here for John Grudoff. 2 team cards and 2 checklist cards in this pack. And our last card here is Raphael Landstoy. There we go. Fortunately, we didn't hit the Wizard of Oz. And that concludes our 1979 Topps Baseball Wax Pack 314. Thank you for watching. Justin, let's hear. Charlie, do you have any expensive hobbies to swear? Justin, no, I do not. I maybe ran into me at Showtime Hobby Store. Used to be big into Lionel trains, but I've kind of gotten out of that. And if you recognize me because of the beard, then you surely didn't see me because the beard is a new incarnation since the COVID lockdown. The only other expensive hobby it was pre-COVID is going to Vegas and gambling. Okay, let's catch up on some of the bonus action. Let's see who's got the bonus. Let's see. Looks like Eddie's done 250. So we should be good for starting up the bingo challenge. All right, let me see what's sold out first because that's important when we're playing the bingo. All right, so I announced something at some time, and I know I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know where I wrote it down. Oh well. Okay, looks like Justin was first up for that. Justin, you'll be getting one of these guys. Justin Price. We get the Ron Reed. And let's see here. Baseball. 212. Okay. After Justin. Oh, that's right, Justin. You also were the first one after, so you'll be getting the Mickey Mantle gaggle. Oh, it was about the next person saw the pack, and that was Mr. Justin. So I got that taken care of. Let's see here. Ryan Cass is up next. Ryan Cass, unfortunately, didn't spin the 50, and Justin beat you to the punch. But that'll give me something to break. SB football. James G was the next person. James G, you sold us these cards, so let me find something else here to give you that you didn't just sell us. Unless you, James G, do you want the Burger King cards back, or do you want me to get fucking take something else up for you? Let me know. And Eddie, you did in fact claim the $250 bounty. All right, James, let me dig you up something else then. These guys will go to Mr. Eddie. That's a good idea. Let's Nightbot it. Let's Nightbot it. I like that. Eduardo. Yes. Okay. All right. Double E. Wayne is headed home to you. Hey, what's going on, Caleb? Thanks for hanging out. You came at a good time here. Mr. James G has kindly given away his winnings here. So we're going to random it off here to anybody that's here in chat right now. Suck up to Nightbot here. And let's see who wins. Win a chicken dinner time. Let's see what we can do. Come on, Nightbot. And the winner is Donald. There you go. Nightbot was listening to you tonight, Donald. The Burger King pack with Steve Carlton on top is headed your way. I think that's a pretty good ratio. We've broken one pack and given away 4 prizes. All right. Make sure nobody else has ordered anything else. All right. Let's see here. What do I have over here? We've got this one's coming from my personal collection here. Oops. Oh, but get too many buttons. This one was a card that I recently upgraded in my personal collection. Don't have a need for it. Next person to $250 will get this 1975 Topps Mini at Bake McBride in a PSA 8. Next person to spend $250 after 10:35. Let's get some breaking happening now. All right. I believe the 1983 Topps Baseball 212 is up next. So let's get some bingo action happening. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me. I suppose I should probably like get it out of the box and stuff before I start. You know, rough night. I haven't had enough Coke. Need to wake up a little bit. Oop, wrong box. One more over. I think today we pull the Mr. Sandberg because I was bidding on one today and somebody outbid me on it again. I seek a PSA 10 Sandberg really bad. Oh, this is the O-Pee-Chee version. And you bought out the Topps version. Uh-oh. All right, guys, we have our first boo-boo on the site here. I have 2 O-Pee-Chee 1983s. I do not have a regular Topps 1983. So I cannot break that one. Let me go check the inventory on the website to make sure that that's right. Sorry about that, folks. Off to a rocky start here. Too much stuff. Nope, O-Pee-Chee and Topps. Let me just double check here. Make sure it's not. What's going on, Caleb? We do trivia from time to time. Yep, I just got 2 O-Pee-Chee. Sorry about that, guys. And Mr. Justin. Okay, so it looks like the 1993 SP football pack will be our first one. Uh, oh, shoot. Fixing my mistakes. We're always rocky out of the gate here on the west. All right, let's recover gracefully, shall we? I don't know if I'm gonna look like Santa Claus. You need to understand that this is almost 8 months of growth for me, and it's I mean, it's I haven't shaved at all. Oh, Caleb, you're gonna get banned. Talk about Gilmore like that around here, around these parts. I'm just kidding, man. We love Gilmore. We love the Gilmore. Okay, let's get this pack into break. All right. Okay, guys. So this one will count towards our bingo card because this is a 1990 post 1990 pack. It was sold out on Vintage Breaks West, and it'll count as the 1990 or a newer pack. So we've got that going for us. We'll be looking for a kicker punter card, Hall of Famer checklist. Moved on, 5-year-old me, and it counts as a pack with no gum. So this could potentially wipe out several things on our list. So let's see what's happening with this pack. I probably should have stopped recording for that first pack about 4 hours ago, but Dougie Fresh will have to fix that up later. Oh, let's see. I missed some chat here. Wednesday Night Fun soaring T206s. Well, James G, if you happen to come across any Cubby T206s, hit a brother up. Caleb, we've been doing this for, I don't know how many shows we're on now. I think we're on our 4th month now almost. I think we've done 13 shows now. All right, so let's get this one started here. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and today we'll be breaking this 1993 SP football pack 107. Man, we're off to a rough start tonight, guys. Randomize our list 6 times the hard way. Good luck to Brian, and Mr. Ryan Cass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Brian Cass with the first. Ryan will get the last. Thank you, Donald. Let's get the break order on the screen. And the email off to M80. And let's get going. Close this up, get the chat back on. First cards on the top are right here for you, Brian. Okay, so that means Brian Wilson gets our post 1990. Spot, so 1 spot down on the bingo card. You guys will have to help me out a little bit with the Hall of Famers for football. Not my thing. We've got Mr. Carl Simpson in spot 1 for you, Brian. Spot number 2, Byron Evans for Ryan Cass. Pretty sure none of these teams will have moved from 1983, but you guys let me know. Part of the bingo game is you guys need to tell me if any of these teams have moved. The Eagles. Really badly cut card for the Eagles. Seth Joyner. I know he was really good. I'm not sure if he's in the Football Hall of Fame, though. If you guys could let me know. This one's going out to Ryan Cass. Seth Joyner. See the miscut there at the top of the bottom. Spot 4 is the foil card, Robert Smith of the Minnesota Vikings. Did we pull Raiders card? already. Let me show this off for Brian Feiss, Robert Smith, right? No, we didn't pull a Raiders card, guys. We pulled the Chicago Bears, the Eagles twice, and the Vikings. Guys are confusing me. We got the New York Giants, McGee, in spot 5 for Ryan. You know I'm so easily confused sometimes. Wilber Marshall. Now this is the Houston Oilers. Now the Houston Oilers have changed their name to the Texans. So in spot 6, Wilber Marshall of the Oilers. Ryan Cass will get our changed name or location spot. So let's get that taken care of. I thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was. So Ryan Cass picks up a spot on the Big O card. Sam Gash, spot 7 for Ryan. Actually, the rest of these all go to Ryan Cass. So now we're looking for a Hall of Famer or a punter, a kicker. Good choice, Ryan. Darren Gordon of the Chargers. I can't keep track of the California teams, whether they've moved, renamed, or whatever at this point. They all confuse me. Ken Norton, the Cowboys. Rod Woodson, Steelers. Number 11, Leonard Russell. First pack in a long time where we haven't picked up a punter or a kicker out of a football pack, guys. We're going to have to do another football pack to get that punter or a kicker. And Darren Smith. We also did not hit a Hall of Famer. Rod Woodson is a Hall of Famer. Well, hell. Or heck, as I should say. Ryan Cass might have picked up another spot. Can I get confirmation from another VBer that he's a Hall of Famer? I'll take your word for it. All right. Donald has confirmed. Rod Woodson is a Hall of Famer, according to you guys. So Ryan Cass picks up the Hall of Famer spot. I can do whatever I want. Looks like Ryan did well out of this one. He picked up 2 spots. And a pack without gum, you are absolutely right. But that goes to Mr. Brian Wilson. So Brian Wilson and Ryan Cass do really well. They take down 4 of the 9 spots on one pack, and that will conclude our 1993 SB Football Pack 107. Yeah, guys, you cleaned up on that. You need to close out some more packs. Nobody watches this anyhow. I doubt anybody's going to complain. 3SP Football number 107. But we do need to open another football pack so we can find that punter kicker card. First one in a long time that we didn't pull one. Up next, we've got a 1980 hockey pack. I believe it's a personal for Mr. James G. Let me take a look here and see if anybody has closed out anything additionally or sold anything to claim. Not yet. Again, a reminder, guys, I've got a $250 promo. If you spend $250, you get this 1975 Topps Mini Bake McBride PSA 8. I also got, I'm going to go ahead and add another one. The next person who spend $50 or more will get this little mini gaggle from 1049.19. Got a Bob Tolan 72. Gaylor Perry, I think it's 76. 68. Jim Fragossi, 1960. Dillard, he's been well loved, let's put it that way. Ronnie Hansen, Jim Cott, 70. And a 62 Ken Hubbs for next person spent $50. We'll get to that little mini gaggle. And then we'll move on to opening this 1980 hockey pack, number 183. Welcome back, Mr. Kaufman. Oh, there we go. 183 hockey. Get this on the calendar so I can break it. Caleb, we are in Phoenix. Donald, I do believe Mr. Cat does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. All right, let's get this one started here. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be breaking this 1980 Topps Hockey Wax Pack 183. Let's see here. We got ourselves a 9 on the dice roll. Good luck to Mr. Brian Wilson, Beck Hudson, and James G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Brian Wilson will get the first. Beck will get the last. Let's get the names on the board. Also get our bingo card up. And we are good to go. This is not pre-1980, so it does not qualify as the 1980 pack. It has to be pre-1980. First card right here, guys. This does, however, count for the opening a hockey pack. So we'll put Mr. Brian Wilson there at the top. Brian Wilson is cleaning up tonight. He's got 3 spots already on the bingo card. Right. Justin, I did not see that filled today. That is awesome. All right, first card up for Mr. Brian Wilson. Oh, this is the set with the things blacked out. Without names. Ugh. Hold on, I gotta get the checklist up so I can at least Topps hockey checklist. This is actually the first time I've opened this pack. First time I've had to resort to the checklist. So we've got Red Wings player card number 175 is Gilbert. It's important that we know what the names are, so if it makes me laugh, you get a spot. Those are pretty well centered. That's going out to you, Brian. Spot number 2, card number 16. Donald, that's a good idea. Let's play the next card I pull. Well, next one's a team card. Um, Yeah, it's a good idea. 16 is the Mike Fulgio rookie card for the Red Wings. Hockey's not my thing, so let me know if any of these are um, worthy of being top loaded. This is a rookie card, so I'll go ahead and card saver him. Well, Mike Foligno. Let's get on to James G. It's a rookie card at least. Focus. Focus. It's close enough. All right. So this is the Flyers. Whoever can tell me who this is first in the YouTube chat will get a prize. I've got to figure out what the prize is, but first one to tell me who this is. Not going to give you the number because that would be cheating. Nobody yet. There we go. There we go. Focus a little better. That is definitely not Marty McFly. I'll give you a hint. His last name is something you get if you go into murky waters. You might call them blood sucking. Well, you guys are trying to figure out who that is. Donald, you are on a roll. Now I gotta figure out what to give you. I don't really have any hockey cards. How about a Kareem Olajuwon basketball card as a extra bonus for you? You can't really read it. Gold's there we go. Kareem Olajuwon. We'll send that off to you. All right, that was card 3 for James G. Let's see here. Donald, you already had. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Billingsley? Donald, I'm going to slip this in here with your Burger King cards. Okay, back to the break. Back to my regular scheduled program. Checklist. Spot 4 for James G. James G gets the checklist spot. Spot 6 there on the bingo card. Man, we're rolling right through this bingo. Oops. All right, up next, spot 5 for the Capitals. For Beck Hudson, card number 65. This is Rolf Edberg, rookie. He is off-centered, but we will card saver him because he is a rookie card according to the checklist that I'm reading. Up next in spot 6 for Mr. Wilson, we've got a Red Wing spot card 245. This is Dale McCourt for you, Beck. Spot 7 for the Nordics. Card 122 for James. Rick Ledoux. Yeah, we only played Guess That Hockey Player for one card. Spot 8 for James G. from the Blues, left wing, 169. Terry Turnbull, rookie. It's a little off center, but another rookie card. None of these people I recognize as being the good hockey players, but we'll go ahead and card savor them because they're rookie cards. Spot 9 for James G. For the Canadians, defense, card number 230, Larry Robinson. Focus. Oh, itchy nose tonight. And spot 10 for Beck Hudson for the Whalers. Defense, card number 233. It's got a nice little stain on the back. Al Sims. And that concludes our 1980 Topps Hockey Wax Pack 183. Thank you for watching. All right, got that one out of the way. Oh. All right. It's to a bigger bag. It's not a bigger bag. We've already given away the non-existent team spot to Mr. Ryan Cass. That spot has been claimed already. All right, let's get the names off. We'll leave the bingo card up for you guys. Check the storefront to see what you guys have bought. Get the next pack broken. We have not received any purchases, so there's nothing for me to break, guys. We need to sell out some stuff for me to break. Remember, we've got scoops happening, and we've got 75 mini pack available on the site. Let's see here. Nope, nope. I don't have any more minis over here. Thought I had one more, but I guess I don't. What's these? Let's see here. What do we have here? I got cards everywhere. Oh, Brian, what are the promos? So we've got the three. Let me switch over so I can see what's going on. We've got the $3 all night. Every $3 you spend, you get a shot at the Mr. Banks SGC 3 at the end of the night. Our bingo first place prize is this American Caramel Dixie Davis. It's an SGC 1. Oops. But it's a real beauty on the front. The reason it's a 1 is because it was in an album at some point in time, so the back's pretty messed up, but it's a beauty from the front. I have a next person to spend $50. We'll get a little gaggle of vintage, mostly commons, Ken Hubbs, Jim Catt. These are some of them are kind of loved. Ronnie Hansen, Don Dillard, Jim Ferrossi, Gaylord Perry, and a Bob Tolan. Next person to spend $50. And then I also have the next person to spend a $250 for my personal collection, a card that I had upgraded, 1975 Topps Mini Bake McBride. And I was digging for something else here. Both those promos, you have to close out something I can open. Break on the show. Let's see here. Digging around here to see if I've got anything else to sweeten the pot on these two guys over here. I don't think I got some things here. How we'll throw in for the next person that sells out. Additionally, on top of everything else, if you next person to sell out a pack that I can break on the West, we'll also get this little gaggle of insert cards. Oh man, from the 2011 Top Series 1 that I broke personally earlier. Peter Reese Mini, Roger Maris, Ty Cobb, Al Kaline, Stan Musial, Lou Gehrig, Jackie Robinson, and Jackie Robinson. All these are the reprints from the 2011 Top Series 1 set. Next person to buy anything on the site that I can break will get that gaggle as well. So I think I've bountied it up an awful lot, but I'd really like to break these guys right here. Let's see here. We've got 7 spots left of the scoops, and we've got all 10. So we've got all 7 and all 10 here to sell to break these guys. I would really like to sell those out to break them this evening. Lining up a couple things for the next after those bounties go. So we have a couple more to go right after. All right. So what's next, guys? What else do you want to sell out? What do you guys want to talk about? Hey, what's going on, Chef? We're playing at bingo again. We've got ourselves a couple bounties out there. Nobody in chat's claimed them yet, so I think they're still available. A little extra juice for spinning on top of all the other action going. Actually, let's take a look at the dip meter to see what we've got on the dip meter. Get the bingo off the board real quick. So let's see here. Looks like we've got 21 spots left in the 25 entries at $50 to win one of those pinup posters that Johnny showed off earlier today with the Mantle, Clemente, Mays, and more. We've got 12 spots left in the marble game, apparently. That one probably should have rolled off, but it's still on. They might have set the wrong year on that. Oh, there it goes. It rolled off. Sorry about that. So we got the $3 all night here with me. We've got the 25. So we got 13 spots left in the pinup posters. Got 500 spots left in the winner take all 1972 starter set for every $50 you spend. We still have some spots in the for every $5 you spend, you get a chance at a $50 break credit. Got the high roller bonus going for every $250 you spend. Breaking Maniacs, we're just giving those spots away. Platinum. Anybody who wants to spend 5Gs, that'd be great on my show. VIP 1000. Any spot promo, and we've got the $500. So all sorts of dippage here. So you can get 10-way dippage on the website, plus some other dippage here for the stuff I have locally. Do pretty well. Chef, that's pretty awesome. Did you hit that on the Vintage Break Show, or did you hit that on something you bought locally? bingo card up if that wants to help you. It looks like right now we still need to open a pre-1980 pack. We need to pull a kicker punter card. We still need to pull a player's name that will make me giggle, and then we're done with the bingo. So we only have 1, 2, 3 to go. So we need to open a football pack at the very least. Something pre-1980. And then pretty much any pack can contain a player that will make me giggle. Oh, nice shuff. Very nice. All right, we got a couple purchases came in. Mr. Cuffman. Was there only one spot left of that, Brian? 1984, 118. Excellent. All right. Yeah, Mr. Cuffman, if you're on, I'm not sure if you're trying to get into something or not, but that didn't qualify for anything I was giving away, but I appreciate the purchase. Let's see here. So, looks like you're up next, Mr. Billingsley, with 1982 Topps Football Waxback 99. So I'll get you this little gaggle here. Get you this here. Put these guys off to the side. Football. Pizza. That sounds pretty tasty to me. All right, these are headed out to you, Brian. Okay, let's get this one set to break. Not quite a personal. We got Danny Casbier in here for one spot. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be opening this 1982 Topps Football Waxpack number 99. It's not quite a personal pack. We do have a one-spot hero with Mr. Danny Casbier, so we'll randomize the list 8 times. Good luck to Danny and Brian Billingsley. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Danny, card number 3. Mr. Billingsley will get the rest. Let's pull the fire. That's what we're all about. That's all we want to do, and then do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. That's what we're missing tonight. I forgot to turn on my music. I'll deal with that after this break. All right, first card for you, Brian. Right here under the gum. I'm not sure Brian's in this. Not sure. Yeah, there's so many different names on this list. It's hard to see. This one is not coming apart nicely. All right, card number one for you, Brian. The Colts team leaders. We've got Curtis Dickey. We have ourselves a winner for the giggle contest already off the bat with Mr. Billingsley for Curtis Dickey, Raymond Butler, and Larry Brazel and Bruce Lyard. And excuse me, man, having a hard time tonight. Card number one there. So Brian Billingsley will get the giggle spot. Spot number two, Dan Fouts for Mr. Billingsley. Spot number three for Mr. Casimir, Rick Peros. Ricky Young, running back. Jack Lambert. The rest of these are going to Mr. Billingsley. The Viking team leaders. Jerry Eckwood for the Buccaneers. Well, since the rumor has that I don't wear pants while I'm on the show, I guess it wouldn't be as bad. Running back, All Pro, Billy Sims is the sticker insert that'll go to spot number one, who's Brian Billingsley. If it focus on the gold card, which it's not going to, Van Egan, the running back. Antonio, I do not. I have very few modern products here. It's got a bad roller ding there on the left. The only modern products I have, I've got 2020 Bowman Sapphire Baseball. I've got a 2019 first off the line football box Panini. And I think that's it. I do sit on a throne. Of course I sit on a throne. Maybe porcelain, maybe Aeron. Who knows? Let your imagination run wild. Ron Springs. Chef, I have no idea why it holds certain words. Mr. Hasselbeck. I have nothing to do. I'll talk to Mr. Gilmore about how he's got Nightbot set up. Derek Derking. Here we go. We've got ourselves a nice card coming up next here. Spot 14, Mr. Terry Bradshaw. Definitely not his rookie card by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a Terry Bradshaw nonetheless. He's got a little bit of a ding there in the corner, but it's a Terry Bradshaw. Only, many years after he started, but out of respect for Mr. Bradshaw, I like Bradshaw. He is, in fact, a Hall of Famer, but we already have the Hall of Famer spot taken. Mr. Gothshaw, no, Cass pulled the first Hall of Famer for bingo. That's why it's important we break these in the order they sell out. Tim Wilson's the last spot out of here. We managed to break 2 packs of football and not pull a punter or kicker card. This is a new record. And that'll conclude our 1982 Topps Football Wax Pack. Number 99 break. We'll go ahead and slip the bonus card in there for you, Mr. Billingsley. Thank you for watching. Yeah, the stickers, especially if you can get them well centered, or for any of the insert sets for football, basketball, whatever, baseball. Tim Wilson just flew out of there. So I still need to pull a punter, a kicker card, and a pre-1980 pack. All right. Oops, wrong button. All right, so the next person to spend a 50 will get this collection of 73 Topps. Jim Ferguson, Amos Otis, Mike Ryan, Jim McAndrew, Bill Buckner, Bud Harrelson, Jose Cruz, Tommy Helms, and Duffy Dyer. Little gaggle of loved 73. Next person to spend a 50 at 11:21. Vintage Breaks Standard Time. You also have to sell something that I can, $50, and sell something I can break. Anything pre-1980. Yeah, actually, I forgot to tell you guys when I opened the show that Vintage Breaks North forgot to send me a restock. So I'm a little low in the stock department over here this time. I think Gilmore was in charge of the shipping, and he yeah, he's just sabotaging me. But that's okay. We shall persevere. Mr. Melvin from Australia. Appreciate your purchases. Looks like you were just in between my two $50 gaggles, but I will get you a separate little gaggle just because of Charlie G. You're a basketball guy. Do I have basketball somewhere around here? Those are both basketball, right? Oh no, baseball. Get you a little gaggle there. Mr. Melvin. Is that Carpet Punter Melvin? Screen names versus actual names always confuse me. Got you a little modern gaggle there, Melvin. I believe that's Carpet Punter. Oh, it is you. Yeah, no problem. You just were kind of in between the two promos, but I always want to make it right. Let's see here. 78 football got 3 spots. 78 football. You guys working together? 78 football. Baseball. Okay. Looks like it hasn't sold out yet, or am I doing this wrong? Oh, hush. 1124 is a winner. Oh, welcome, Cody. How's the mail delivery business tonight? Yeah, James, yeah, I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure every single football pack I've ever broken has always had a punter or a kicker in it. And now all of a sudden, we can't find one. Cody, you're going to be on somebody's watch list now talking about burning down a post office. You say you sold out 1978 football? I don't see it showing up on my list here, guys. It looks like it resorted on the website. Maybe it's just taking a minute. There it goes. I was waiting for Mr. Fickle to sell it out. That's what was going on. It was Kurt. Yeah, there we go. That's some teamwork right there. Fortunately, nobody qualified to win any prizes with that purchase. But maybe your prize will be an entry into the bingo card. Another one that I don't have sleeves made up for. Making me work tonight, guys. I don't know how I like this. Oh, wait. Nope. I got a 15er. I'll just cheat and use that. We'll just throw away spot 15. All right. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Let me get this one set up to break. You guys are making good progress into the getting to us to some bonus rips on the bonus spots. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be our 5th pack to break. We start. We hit, man, the brain is not working tonight. If we break a 7th pack, we will add second prize with a BAM spot. All right, go for the long money and bet there's no punter or kicker in here. Baseballs. There it is. Okay. Okay. Now that I've done what I've done. We're ready to go. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be breaking this 1978 Topps Football Waxpack number 246. Hard to believe we've already opened 245 of these. Cuff, let's roll the dice to randomize the list, guys. Got a 6 on the dice roll. Good luck to James Patton, Matthew Townsend, Bradley, James G, Brian B, and Ken Fickle. I think we've got almost all those guys here in the chat tonight. So let's see what we can pull. We're also playing bingo tonight, so stakes are even higher. We're looking specifically, believe it or not, for a punter or kicker card to fulfill one of the spots on our bingo card right now. Brian will get the first card, and Mr. Fickle will get the last card. Get the names up on the screen. Get the list off to M80. And here we go. Spot number 1, underneath the gum. Oh, let's see here. We'll go ahead and put Brian B for the pre-1980 pack for the goal. Brian Billingsley picks up that spot on the bingo card. That leaves us with... That does in fact leave us just with Paleo kicker or punter card at this point, which is very surprising. All right. Spot number 1 for Brian Billingsley. Bob Grease and Roger Staubach. Not too shabby out of the gate. Spot number 2, a linebacker, Tom Jackson for Bradley. Now that I think about it, I will go ahead and card saver Mr. Staubach out of respect. Bob Grease wasn't too shabby himself either. And for the gum card, it was actually pretty clean too. It's got a little bit of residue on the back, but not too bad. Spot 3, the checklist. I think I've pulled more checklist cards tonight than any other night. For you, Mr. Fickle. Raymond Chester, tight end. For James Patton. Bucky Dilts, the punter. Getting our last bingo spot, James G. Bucky Dilts. Let's give James G his bingo spot. Who's protect the number 2 card as well? Will do, guys. Let me back it up just a little bit. Tom Jackson. Tom Jackson was very well centered, actually. Maybe a smidgen off north to south. This is card number 2 again, guys, just to up close and personal. Or you guys are pulling my leg. I don't know which. Don't care. Mr. Sweetness himself, Walter Payton. That's spot number 6 for Brian B. Because it's the Sweetness, and I'm a Bears fan. For no other reason, he's going to get protected. Spot number 7, Bill Bryant. Spot number 8, Lyle Azardo. Mr. O.J. Simpson. Spot 9 for James G. Dan Pfeiffer for the Bears. We don't need any baby daddy collectors if there's no protection. Jack Youngblood for Bradley. Spot 11. Focus. Spot 12, Ed Simonier. That's right. I'm on a heater, and I think you guys should be looking at scoops and 75 minis. Mario Clark for James G. And with a really nasty roller ding, Ruben Gant for Ken Fickle. Yeah, this is a really good pack, 78 Topps football pack. And that will conclude our 1978 Topps football wax pack 246. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I mean, we pulled Staubach. I mean, these aren't rookies. Staubach, Jackson, and Sweetness all in the same pack. Plus, and O.J. Simpson. I don't know. See, that's a good chef. That's a good thing about opening on cam is that you guys know what you get, so I can't sticky finger them per se. Oops. But now, since we finished bingo already, we can give away the bingo prize. Right? We got pre 1980, post 1990, a hockey pack, kicker punter, Hall of Famer, team card, team that doesn't exist, making me giggle, and a guy without a pack without gum. So yeah, you guys did it. You did it before we hit 7 packs to open. Oh, excuse me. Hey, what's going on, Rob G? Give away the rugs in the house? All right, we'll give away the rugs here after I give away this beautiful caramel card. We'll get bingo off the board here and the names list off the board. Let me create the bingo giveaway list. Give me just a moment, guys. I can't believe we did that so quickly. Hey, have a good night, Donald. Take care. Oh, there's always more. Vintage Breaks West is known for always being more. And trust me, there's going to be more here in just a second. Because Daddy wants to open up a 75 mini and the Scoops pack. So we're going to entice you to make that happen. Let's get this going away. All right, welcome to Vintage Breaks. And we've completed a bingo for the evening. So we're going to be randomizing the list and giving away this beautiful, if it would focus, there you go, American Caramel 1922 E121 Dixie Davis card to the first person on the list. We randomize it. We're going to roll the dice. Let the camera focus. We've got ourselves a 5 on the dice roll. We've got our list of folks there on the screen. Randomize it 5 times. First one on the list will win the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the winner is Brian Billingsley. Congratulations, my friend. You are taking home this Dixie Davis 1922 American Caramel card. One more look for it before it ships to the north to be packed up and shipped out to your house. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me check, make sure nobody's spent any money, or if we spent some money, we'll give this one. Gotta make sure. Want to make everybody happy. Happy, happy, happy. All right. Oh, wait a second. Up, up, up. Nope. Nope. Okay. So we still have the 50. Next person spent $50. We also have the next person spent $250. I want to sell out these guys. So what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? We have 2 more American Caramel cards. Well, James G, you're picking a good time to hop on. Unfortunately, well, fortunately and unfortunately, we just bought these from you, but you have a chance to win it back or give it out to somebody else here in the community. So for the Scoops card, once we randomize the list and give it away, spot number 1 will also receive this American Caramel Chaz Glasner, another PS or SGC 1. That's a really beautiful looking card. Only reason it's got a 1 is a little staining in the back, and again, it also came out of an album. So number 1 on the list of the Scoops will get that guy. Same deal for the 75 Mini. Number 1 on the list will get this Clarence Hodge for that team we don't speak of on this channel. Same deal. Beautiful looking front, SGC 1, but came out of an album. So great way to have an American Caramel card to your collection. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bounty out. So spot number 1 will get those. We also have these other prizes happening over here. Both these, you also have to close out something that I can rip if you don't want to necessarily spend $250 or $50 on those guys. These have got to go to somebody who sells out a pack. Is nice. And James G, if you choose to give away to the community, that's great. If you want to win it back, that's great too. If you want to switch it out for another prize, you just let me know. Mr. Brian is claiming the 250, it sounds like. Brian is not playing around. He's claiming the 250. He's taken down most of the scoops, it looks like. Got 3 spots left of the scoops now, guys. 2 spots left in the scoops. Yeah, we still have 10 spots in the mini to go. I mean, you guys are welcome to sell out anything else you want to sell out. I could have sworn I had some more 75 minis to give away. Oh yeah, they're there. I have a 75 minis problem, I think. When I reach for these PSA cards on this side, they're out of my personal stash. Let's see here. Let's see here. We're doing 2 once here. Sold out. Well, if you happen to spend 150, Chef, you get the Sandy Alomar. So the next 2 people spend 150. 2 different people spend 300. You still get 1. 2 different people. First person spend 150 to Sandy Alomar. Second person spend 150, not 250, 150. Get Steve Byrne. Chef is cooking. I like it. What is Chef cooking up here? All right. Chef's going to get Sandy Alomar. Get him wrapped up here for you, and then we'll break the scoops. Then we'll see if we could get the certified mini sold out too tonight. And I think I don't know if the North is out of scoops or not, but I was told they're very low on inventory and may not have any more. So we may be hitting the end of the scoops run here, guys. This is the only pack I've got here. I can send you some peppermint bonbons, but I'm not sure how well they'll travel for you, Chef. I keep forgetting to hit stop recording. Oops. Not sure why they only give me 6 of these or 7 in here. $1988 Topps basketball. Card Knocks, let me take a look here. Yeah, I don't have Topps basketball. Sorry, guys. That'll be on the North Show. All right. Scoops view the customers. Looks like we're good to go. I can double check again here in a second. Let me get the Scoops pack opened up. Did you guys see how Sammy opened up one of these Scoops pack the other day? He was an animal. He just ripped it. He just ripped the top right off. It made me cringe a little bit. Yeah, Card Knocks. The Vintage Breaks West is a one-man show, so we've got to take a little slower action to check things. So let me finish this up first. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and today we'll be opening up this beautiful 1961 Scoops baseball pack at number 31. This is the last one I have in stock here. I think the North may have one or two left, but not very many. So we're at the end of the fresh box we had bought, so we're on the lookout for more boxes of these to buy because they're beautiful cards. Let's randomize the list 3 times. Good luck to Brian Billingsley and the Chef. The first one on the list will pick up this bonus prize of the American Caramel card. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Brian B, congratulations. You will get the extra card here. Looks like we got every other card, so that's pretty interesting. Get the names on the list. Get that off to Emily. Break, close, and we are ready to rock. Brian B. Oop, 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 oop. Well, there it goes. That's on its way to you now, buddy. Did you win the other one too, Brian? You did, in fact, win the other caramel. Now you're going to have to start collecting all of the caramels now, Billingsley. Sure the cards are all to the side. Carefully cut the top off. The first card's here on the top underneath the baseball player. Only slightly trimmed. First card's right here. Not the right Mickey. Spot 1 for you, Brian. Beanball ends career of Mickey Cochran. Yeah, I'll check for you here in a second. Card knocks. Spot 1. Brian B. A little bit off center, left to right. Razor sharp card, though. Beautiful card. Snodgrass muffs a fly ball for the Chef. Another one that's a little bit off center, but a beautiful card nonetheless. That's squared up a little bit more. Spot 3, Bobby Richardson sets series mark for Brian Billingsley. Here's a nice one. Dizzy and Daff Dean win series. This one's really well centered here. This one's headed out to you, Chef. Dizzy and Daff Dean win series. That is a beautiful card. That's pretty dang close to DNC right there. Nice card, Chef. Beautiful. Oh, Pee Wee Reese, honored as greatest Dodger shortstop for Brian Billingsley. That's a beautiful card too. A little bit off center, east to west, but beautiful card. The pictures of these is just incredible. Spot 6. We got ourselves a Lou Gehrig. Game record ends at 2,130 games. I think any day you can pick up a Gehrig is a good day. And this one's headed to you, Chef. It's a smidgen off center, but any day you pick up Mr. Gehrig. Come on, focus a little bit better. There you go. 2,130 consecutive games. That's a good card right there, Chef. Congratulations. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we've got ourselves that Al Kaline hits 3 homers, 2 in the same inning. Another beautiful card. Nice hit, Mr. Billingsley. Yeah, move my post-it note. Just a smidgen off center there. But a nice little pack right there. Sweet sounds of Charlie G. Everybody loves my voice. All right, that concludes our 1961 Scoops Baseball Pack 31. Thank you for watching. Yeah, guys, that was a great Scoops pack. We got a Kaline, Snodgrass, Dizzy Dean, Pee Wee Reese, and a Gehrig. I mean, can't ask for better run of players there in a pack. 1961 Scoops 31 in the books. Yeah, not too bad, guys. Those beautiful cards. I love those. Leighton got lucky to buy a box of those Scoops cards, and I know we're at the very end of that box, so. All right, Card Knox, let's hear. You're looking for 1988 Fleer basketball. I think I have that, and I could break it for you. Let's see here. You're not. Are you Gregory Nakara? That's right. It's only 9 p.m. for me. Yeah, we can go ahead and break this one for you, Gregory. Let me just get it ready to break. Oops. Let's see here. This has got. That's right. We do not switch our clocks around here in the West because we're smart people. I never understood the. Actually, I've got some pre-made ones here up to 15. We'll use those. And toss away 14 and 15. All right, here we go. Caffeine's starting to kick in. Got at least another hour here. You guys keep buying out packs. I'll keep breaking them for you. All right, here we go. Let's get this one broken. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and today we'll be breaking this 1988 Fleer basketball packet number 213. Sold out a little bit earlier tonight, but we've got our guy in here, Card Knox, that requested I break it, so we're going to go ahead and break it right now. Let's randomize the list 5 times. 5 times on the dice roll. Good luck to Double E, Amanda, Matthew, and Gregory Nakara. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Double E will get the first and the last cards. Break, close. Break order. Bam. And bam. Here we go. Let me get caught up here on the chat situation here. All right, here we go. Good luck to you, Greg. First card's under the gun right here. Let me know if I miss anybody that needs extra respect. And card savored. I got excited when I saw the Celtics, but it's not. I do not believe that's anybody to get excited about. Spot 1 is Danny Ang for Double E. Michael Cage, Spot 2 for Double E. My camera sometimes focuses, sometimes doesn't. Byron Scott for the Lakers in Spot 3 for Double E. I was a baby that liked to sit on top of the dryer. Mr. Del Curry. Is he any relation to Seth Curry, out of curiosity, guys? I don't know basketball at all. That's going on Spot 4 for Double E. Paul Pressey. I recognize the player coming up next. This is for a Double E. Paul Pressey. We've got ourselves a Scottie Pippen in Spot 6 for Amanda. I believe this is Pippen's rookie card, is it not? That is. I'm pretty sure this is rookie card. Am I wrong? Somebody, that is his rookie. Okay, I'm double taking here. Congratulations, Amanda, on your one spot hero. If it will focus, focus, focus. Scottie Pippen. It's a little bit off center, east to west. It's got a little print dot up there in the upper corner, but that is a pretty spicy card right there. Congratulations, Amanda. We're going to have to set that aside to take a picture of here in a minute or two. Congratulations. Sidney Green. Spots him. See, I'm getting better at my basketball. I was pretty sure that was his rookie card. Sidney Green for Double E. Mark Aguirre for Double E. Mike Gminski for Double E. Michael Adams. Spot 10 for Matthew Townsend. Our next two cards up will be for Gregory. Sometimes it focuses, sometimes it doesn't. Kevin Duckworth is your first card, Gregory. That's right, Chef. Always looking for the Gretzky and the Mickey Mantle. I think Mickey Mantle played basketball this year, didn't he? The next card is a nice one as well. Going out to Gregory Adrian Dantley. And the sticker card, bring up the rear for a double E, is Larry Bird. Almost 100% certain that this is not Larry's rookie card by any stretch. But that's a little off-center Larry Bird sticker card. That's going out to a double E. And that concludes our 1988 Fleer of Basketball, pack number 213. Thank you for watching. What year Larry is this, guys? Yeah, this is like his 10th year or something. All right. Let's get to Scotty in the photo booth real quick. By photo booth, I mean my Ghetto Fabulous. Actually, I did get my new Pixel 5 phone today. This will be the first Vintage Rigs photo I've taken with the new phone. Here's my first picture I've taken with the new phone, period. Get our highly scientific priority mail glare reducing film here. Yeah, it's a Pippin Prism. I think it's like a green prism popcorn glossy parallel. Yeah, very nice for one spotter. Yeah, it's a little bit off center east to west. That one little print dot in the corner. But that is a beauty. All it takes is one spot, guys, and that's proof. 1988 Fleer Basketball 213. I love making fun of modern cards. I really don't like all the parallels and prisms and inserts and 15 different varieties of rookies and firsts and whatever cards. All right. (1981) basketball pack. Let me see. First, let me check the sales situation, see if anyone has bought anything. It does not appear so. All right, guys, just a reminder, we've got ourselves a little bounty for spot number 1 if we sell out the 75 mini pack. Spot number 1 will get this American Caramel card. Also, the next person to spend 150 and it breaks something will receive this Steve Byrne PSA 8 mini. If you on a slightly tighter budget, the next person to spend $50 and sells out something that I can break, we'll get this little stack of 73s. Yeah, Chef, the 101s is nice, but it is hard to price them. I also dislike the quantity of autographs now. I think there's way too many. So let me see here. Let me get the names off the list. We're looking for 1981. Exactly, Sean. I don't mind like a insert short print, like the true short prints, like the Bat Down Acuna. I like that because I mean, that was cool. But the I really dislike. Well, actually here's a good example. It's one sitting on my desk. Fortunately, brings up the fact that Nico didn't hit it big this year like I was hoping. But okay, so this is a one of one Topps definitive red. You think a one of one is a one of one? Well, there are two different poses of the exact same card that are one of one. And that's what I don't like about some of the modern stuff. Was that you've got with slightly different poses, they're still one of one, yes, but you know, they create multiple one of ones essentially, and it's just, I just really don't, I just don't like it. Okay, now that I'm off my soapbox, I was supposed to be looking for something that I had. I think it was 1981 305. Yeah, so I'll stick to 91 Topps basketball. Yes, I do have 1981 Topps basketball. I can break that for you. That is 81, right? Uh, Let me check my picture reference guide here to make sure, but I'm pretty sure this is 1981. Yep, that's 81. Yeah, EGAM, I don't recognize you from the show, but I wholeheartedly agree. I think all the weird parallel stuff's not going to hold value. I think people are going to be wanting the quote unquote true tops. I mean, I'm a baseball guy. You guys didn't know, but you know, I think tops flagship Series 1, Series 2, or update, whichever one you had your rookie card in will be the one people want in 20, 30, 50 years. I don't think people will be chasing the weird numbered parallels. Maybe some of the patch autos potentially, but I don't know. I don't see how the modern cards will hold their value long term. There's just so many of them, and it's relatively easy to get a high grade 10 or 9 fresh out of the pack. There's so many of them. There's thousands of PSA 10. You know, I mean, even I just mentioned the Bat Down Acuna. This is this is mine. There are a lot of these, but there's only we'll go to junk wax era. There are substantially fewer of these, but you could buy 5 of these right now for what that Acuna's worth. And I'd rather have the Greg Maddux rookies. I'm soapboxing it up tonight, guys. You didn't even know I was going to soapbox it up. Here I'm trying to break some packs. All right, I'm going to go break some packs. Let's get some sales here, guys. We're having a real slow night. Remember, for every $3 you spend, you're going to shout out my favorite player in a really good-looking 1969 SGC3 Ernie Banks card. It's off center. It's got a couple little schmutches here, but from you know, it's focused on the webcam. It looks really good, really good clear card. That's your $3 all night. So let's get that one sold out. And I'm gonna break a pack. So this 1981 Topps basketball 305 for a double E. Is that the one you're asking for? I keep getting on a tangent. Well, Justin, you might get it. You gotta spend at least $3, man. This one's personal for Double E. So I will give you a second here, Double E. I will get this one set for you. Yeah, Chef. I think the modern football. I mean, I think as long as you pick up the rookies and like the flagships, is a good solid investment long term. But all these weird offshoot stuff, I don't know about that, but anyhow. Okay, off my soapbox. We're gonna be breaking this now. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and today we'll be breaking this 1981 Topps basketball pack 305, personal for Mr. Double E. Let's see what we can find in here. Who are we looking for in 81? I'm not sure off the top of my head. Throw in the wrapper for you since it's a personal. Billy McKinney. Pretty nice center here, razor sharp. A little bit of a ding on one of the corners, but pretty nice looking card. Purvis Short. Jim Paxson. Mr. Phil Smith. Yes, yeah, if we sell that out, I can go ahead and randomize that. I don't have them to show off, but I can randomize it so you guys know who gets the first three big ones. Calvin Nat. Mark Landsberg. Ricky Sobers. Dan Izell. Michael Ray Richardson. The Denver Nuggets. Thompson, Izell, and Higgs. Bullets with Hayes, and Porter. Michael Thompson. And our last card, Walter Davis. I do not believe we hit anybody we were looking for, Mr. Double E. And that'll conclude our 1981 Topps Basketball Pack 305 personal for Mr. Double E. Thank you for watching. Last meal ever, what would it be, Charles? Whew. It'd be kind of a weird one. I would have to do some sort of like starter with blinis and nice caviar. Good a real Caesar salad. Nice rare T-bone steak. You know, the full steak dinner sides. And bourbon pecan pie. Is that specific enough? I like good food. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want a tomahawk steak. That's just too much. A big, nice big T-bone, aged. I think that's what. Oh, I was gonna give you the wrapper too there. Yeah, rack of lamb's good, but yeah, just like a nice. I mean, nothing beats a good aged T-bone steak. Just a little salt, a little pepper. You don't need to mess around with it. Come on, get in there. There we go. Get out of here, Spellman. That doesn't count. And I apologize for the dog in the background. Actually, yeah, Chef's right. Those rack of lambs at Costco, the crown roasts, um, are really good. All right, guys. Looks like we're not making any progress here. We got the 1975 with the bonus action. We got $50 to spend and something to break, and $150 to spend something to break. What else can I entice you with? How about, all right, we'll give you a choice. If you spend 150 and I can break something, you get choice between the Steve Byrne 1979 Topps Mini PSA 8 or the 1991 Score SGC 8.5 Gretzky for you hockey fans out there. You have to have the right mint jelly. I'm sure if Chef whips some up, you'd probably like it. But like the mint jelly you get that's like pre-made, not so much. So we gotta sell something here for me to break, folks. Not sure what else to entice you guys with. I got $50, $150, got $3 all night. Let's see here. We got 3 spots left in the posters. It's hard to see, but first 3 prizes get the mantle. I'm not sure what the 3 are. Mantle maze. But mantle's definitely first prize. There we go. I guilted somebody into it. I personally dislike Outback Steakhouse. I can just buy a steak at the grocery store and cook it myself, and it's better. Oh, it's Mantle Clemente Mays. Okay. Roadhouse was okay. All right, Justin's closed out something here. I like it. Let's double check that the order has gone through. All right. We got ourselves a pack to break, and it looks like Justin's going to pick up this little a gaggle of 73s. That's headed to you, Justin. Capital Grille's a good steak. Definitely a good steak. Let's see what I got here. Got a little gaggle here of, what are these, 82s, I believe. No, 78s. Yeah. Little gaggle here, 78s. Gaylord Perry, Dwight Evans, Ron Hodgepod, Knepper, Jerry Kuzman, Lynn, John Ferrosi, John Stearns, Gene Richards, Craig Nettles, Tim McCarver, Leo Foster, Manny Mota, and Billy Martin. Little gaggle, next person's bid $50 after Vintage Breaks standard time of 12:26. Put these guys off to the side. James G, always looking for more. You know me. I like to give them away. Sometimes Leighton gets a little angry with me with how much I gave away, but a lot of it's going for my personal collection, so it doesn't matter. 1984 Adonis Waxback 379. 85. All right, I've got two of them here for you. Justin, you want to pick which one you want, left or right? Left or right? While I get this prepared. Chef, that must have been a blast. Justin, you want to pick which one you want, left or right? Left, right. If not, I will pick for you. Oh, he said right? I can't read sometimes. But I will steal the pre-numbered baggies from this pack. Forward. Alright, this isn't a personal, but let's see what we got here. Alright, folks, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be breaking this 1984 Donruss Wax Pack number 379. Let's randomize the list 6 times on the dice roll. Good luck to Edward Robinson, Tom O'Connor, with 2 different spellings of his name, and Justin Price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tom O'Connor, with his 2 different spellings of his name, will get first and last place out of this pack. All right, here we go. First cards are right here, guys. We're looking for Mr. Donnie Baseball. That is correctamundo. Does anybody want the card piece before I throw it in the garbage? Anybody that's in the break? Danny Yorg for Tom O'Connor. I have not pulled a Donnie Baseball, so that would be nice to pull to go with my Pippin for tonight. Dave Concepcion for you, Justin. Dickie Thon, who seems to be in every 80s pack I open. For you, Justin. Jack Morris for you, Justin, in spot 4. Yeah, I go to Vegas on quite the regular basis before COVID. It takes an awful lot to get kicked out of a place in Vegas. Dave Geisel for Edward. John Wackenfuss. That's an interesting last name right there for you, Justin. Very nicely centered, though. Rupert Jones, spot 7 for you, Justin. Ken Oberfolken. Ober probably didn't pronounce his name right. Justin Price. Mr. Ken Griffey Sr., spot 9 for Tom O'Connor. It's just not the same going to casinos that aren't in Vegas. We have casinos all over the place here in Phoenix, and it's just not the same. Mr. Tom Seaver for Tom O'Connor, spelled differently than the previous Tom O'Connor. A couple nice players, not their rookies, unfortunately. Larry Hernon for Justin. Ron Hassey for Justin, spot 12. Haunted Hamburger. No, I do not believe so. Salem Barhos. I've eaten at a lot of places in Vegas, but not Haunted Hamburger. Dave Steeb, spot 14 for you, Justin. And spot 15 for Tom O'Connor, spelled the other way, Daryl Porter. Yeah, I never went to Atlantic City during it. Actually, I've never been to Atlantic City, but definitely, yeah, go now. It's definitely not the heyday. And that concludes our 1984 Adonis Waxback 379. Thank you for watching. Oh, and Jerome? I haven't been there either. I've been to Jerome a lot, but I've never eaten a hot hamburger. I think the best hamburger I ever had was in Atlanta at the Vortex Grill. All right, guys, we got 25 minutes until I'm off the air. Unless, of course, you guys buy some stuff for you to break. Welcome, Jody. I'm gonna hit the little breakers room. Hopefully, when I come back, somebody's got something for me to break. I'll just put out some reminders here for what we've got bonus-wise happening. All right, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Be right back. I see you guys conspiring against me. Let's figure out how to talk to each other without doing it in the chat where I can read it. could have been nice and inspired to like break a pack or something. But in the meantime, I'll just talk to myself. Kaboom. I don't think you can boom nothing. You guys, you gotta conspire somehow where I can't read the chat. That's the thing. Got myself a little cough drop action to help the scratchy throat. All right, guys, we need to sell something out here. We got $50 if you guys sell out something, or spend $50 and sell out something I can break. $150, you get the choice of the Gretzky 8.5 or the Brine PSA 8. And of course, we've got 75 mini I'd really like to break tonight. But, you know, I think it's got 10 spots left. So what's going to be, guys? Chef. Let's see. Let's do add a $20 bonus here. All right. So the next person to spend $20 and sells out something to break. We'll get this little gaggle of 80s. Rich Goss's, Joe Morgan, Jim Rice, Stargill, Blyleven, Yaz, Pete Rose, and Carlton and a Fergie Jenkins. $20 and closes out something. There's got to be something out there that you can close out for $20. I probably should have done the bingo twice tonight. We had just about enough time, I think, to do it twice. Chef, it's always fun. $20. So if you can find something on the site, let's look and see what's going on the site. So the next person with $20 that happens to sell out something that I can break. So let's see here. What's got low number of spots, or is one of the lesser expensive per spot guys I've got? You can pick up 4 spots in 1980 in O-Pee-Chee hockey. That'd be $36. We do have 84 football if you sell that out. We got wrestling. Let's see here. Yeah, most of these guys are pretty full up. I think the closest one to a break would be the 4 spots in 1980 O-Pee-Chee. I don't know. Everybody's a wrestling guy. We do have 84 football, though. We've done pretty well with 84 football. What are you trying to get, Billingsley? You're trying to get the 75 mini, because that'd be nice. I just like that because I love 75 minis. Oh, 84 football? Wow. 84 football is 15 spots. We got some collusion happening here for 84 football. All right, wait a second, boys. Wait, don't buy, don't buy. I don't know why, but I don't have 84 football. I'm sorry, I don't have it. Stop. Shit. Well, Brian, I'll go ahead and give you this as a consolation. I'm sorry, I should have checked. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know why it said I had it. I could have swore I taken it out of the inventory. It is J5's fault for not sending me new inventory, because that's something I normally have 4 or 5 packs of. All right, let's confirm before you buy. I have 83 O-Pee-Chee baseball. I do not have regular. Let me take 84 football out of inventory for me. Chef, did you buy 2? If you did, I'll hook you up. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I'll do another gaggle for 50 bucks. 74s. Red, Bucky Dent, Jim, Rick, Mercer, Campbell, Joe Torre, and Gary Matthews. But I do have 83 O-Pee-Chee tops. We're still trying to figure out a better way to do the inventory so this doesn't happen, but it's hard to manage the inventory at 3 different locations. Well, I've got a lot to show. We can do that. We put away these. What would you guys like to look at? What genre? Football, basketball, baseball, hockey? Well, Chris is special. Which sport would you guys like to see? What I have? I lay it all out on the mat. But I've got a lot more vintage than Krista, so I can't show it all at once. I do not have Sportflix. The West operates in a slightly more efficient and organized clip. your stuff will be boxed up and sent to the north tomorrow, 2-day FedEx. They generally get it on Monday, and Emily usually gets it back out to you guys a couple days later. Bonus stuff takes a little bit longer, but the packs go quicker. Let me go through here. Yeah, I definitely have that. Yep. I don't know why shirts are listed on here. I don't have the shirts, but I also don't have the hockey break, but I do have City for football. No, unfortunately not, Justin. Everything has to go back through the north. That is not my call. Maybe after COVID's over, I'd be more open to meeting people. I don't even meet people for work right now. I do still have one more pack of 88 and 81, 79, 80. I do have 1980 tops. Got 10 minutes to sell something out, guys. Otherwise, we're going to give away the last prize of the night and call her a day. Yeah, we've got, yeah, the hockey's the closest one we've got. Golf. The 81 O-Pee-Chee's 8 spots, 750 spot. Or 84 O-Pee-Chee for 450 spot, 12 spots. Or you can just, we can hang out. Shona Dooley. 1983, hopefully it's O-Pee-Chee. All right. Got yourself a little gaggle here. And we'll go ahead and give you the $20 one too, because why not? That's what we do in the West. We give the cards away. Sean Dooley. Alright, that little gaggle is headed your direction. Yeah, Jody, that's the strange thing. I think O-Pee-Chee is a good value for vintage uh, to buy because of that very reason. There's still 3 spots left in that pack. Sean, you only bought 6 spots. There are 3 spots remaining. Maybe somebody else had some in their cart, but I only show 7 of the 10 spots sold. There's 3 spots left. Yeah, Sean, somebody might have had it in the cart and they timed out. But it looks like Justin's got your back. You still get the prizes. There you go. Now they're gone now. Probably Justin's got them in his cart now. Yeah, Sean, I bet somebody had them in their cart and they hadn't timed out yet. Or James G had them, looks like, actually. James G had them in his cart. He was still checking out. James G's got you. It looks like we got two things to break here. We got 83 O-Pee-Chee and hockey. Yep, sometimes PayPal and everything else. Let me get something for you too, James. Well, we bought these from you, so you don't want those. Let me get you this little pair here, nice cards. Yeah, we'll hook Justin up too. Why not? I'll take a look at the pinup here in a minute. All right, so for closing that out, help us out a little bit. We'll get you the 71 Frank Howard and the Carew 76. And we'll get a little something for Justin. Let's see, what do we have for Justin? Baseball man. Well, you mentioned Sport Flicks, but this is a Kellogg's. We'll send that one your way. Oops. Of course, now I'm throwing it around. That'll be headed your way, Justin. That's all right. That's one thing the West does a lot of is we give stuff away. I like to give away like a 3-to-1 ratio for cards to breaking. The website's probably just being slow or something, guys. Okay, so I think we have two things broken. As per usual, if you guys happen to sell out something else, I will continue to stay online to break them past 1 a.m. Vintage Breaks standard time. But if nothing else is sold out by the time I finish breaking this 1983 O-Pee-Chee baseball and this 1988 O-Pee-Chee hockey, then I'm going to go offline. Okay, guys, I'll let you guys pick for the 83 O-Pee-Chee, left or right. While you guys decide on that, I will get it set up to break. James is going for center. Center is not an option. Maybe Sean can help a brother out. Left or right? Left or right? Justin can also pick if you want to defer to Justin. Justin, you're not in this one, but you can pick. I'm feeling a Sandberg. I I bid on 3 1983 Topps PSA 10 Sandbergs tonight. They all sold for over $600. So I do not want to spend more than $600 on one. All right, so Justin is responsible for your fates now, gentlemen. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be breaking this 1983 OPC Baseball Wax Packet number 70. Let's roll the dice. We've got ourselves a 5 to randomize the list. Good luck to Patris, Lucas Savage, Sean Dooley, and James G. James G and Sean are watching live, and Patrick is probably sleeping right about now. 3, 4, and 5. All right, Patrick with the first one, Sean with the last one. Break, close. James G, if you haven't been a PSA 10 you're ever looking to sell, hook a brother up. I'd rather give $600 to a Vintage Breaks member than to, I think the ones I was bidding on tonight were for PWCC. And I know we all have mixed opinions about them, but they do sell some nice stuff. Okie dokie, here we go. Spot 1, underneath the gum right here. I'm feeling a Sandy. Oh. Oh. I saw Cubs on the back. It is not Sandy. The O-Pee-Chee gum generally is extremely stubborn. Yeah, it's going to stay with the card. Von Hayes for you, Patrick. Spot 1. Get the gum in. Penny sleeve, there we go. Von Hayes. For O-Pee-Chee, that's pretty well centered. Stephen Balboni for you, James G. Dave Righetti, also for you, James G. Actually, that's really well centered. Just a smidgen off left to right. The Expos, AJ Oliver and Steve Rogers. Roger. Over now. And also, don't worry, guys. I will modify the $3 promo if you buy any additional spots after 1 a.m. The $3 all-day special probably turned off at 1 o'clock, but I will adjust the time if you purchase anything additional. Yeah, Justin, there's definitely a real value, I personally think, in the O-Pee-Chee cards. They're significantly harder to find centered, and they're significantly less printed of them. What's also nice about the O-Pee-Chee set is the sets are smaller, but they retain all of the same rookies. So you don't there's a higher chance of getting a good hit out of an O-Pee-Chee. But unfortunately, you deal with even worse than average centering. Jerry Mumphrey's spot 6 for you, James. And the rest goes to Sean. Yeah, if you get a PSA 10, really big bucks, even an O-Pee-Chee. Dave Palmer. Tony Perez. And another odd thing. Well, they prepped the pack and gave me not enough sleeves. Tony Perez. Spot 9 for Sean Jerry Martin. Spot 9 for you, Sean. We do have an extra card, it would appear. Spot 10, Bruce Sutter. Still slightly off center. Also, when PSA is grading O-Pee-Chees, yes, that is correct, James. They were cut with a wire. Um, but for example, on the top of this card, that rough cut edge, you can see the camera. It's worse in person. Uh, PSA doesn't take off for that on O-Pee-Chee cards because that's just the way they are. It's not a defect of any variety. It's just the way it was. Spot 10, and our extra card, which was what got me excited. Unfortunately, it's nothing to get excited about. Is Jay Johnstone of the Cubs, not Sandberg. Sandberg's probably the other 83 O-Pee-Chee pack I have. I believe Justin is responsible for picking this pack. And that extra card will go to Patrick at spot number 1. And that concludes our 1983 O-Pee-Chee Baseball Wax Pack number 70. Thank you for watching. Justin, if you haven't picked it up yet, I like to give ribbings, so it's all good, man. Yeah, definitely wasn't a terrible pack. I mean, actually, the centering overall was actually really good. My right, your left, left, right, center. Well, you can always make up for it and buy the other one. Yeah, yeah, Chef brings up an interesting point. Oh, Peachy for hockey's where it's at money wise, but it flips. You know, the tops they didn't print as much. I mean, I guess it's all strange. All right, let me dig up the hockey pack. Again, I'll probably reward anybody who buys out another pack to break while I'm on. I would probably reward handsomely anyone who sold enough to break the 75 mini pack as well. Let me find the hockey pack here. Peachy Hockey. I do have several of those. I'm going to pick this time, though, for you. All right. All right, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we'll be breaking this 1988 O-Pee-Chee Hockey Wax Pack number 179. We've broken 178 of these already, and this is our 179th. We're going to roll the dice to randomize the list. We've got a 6 on the dice roll. Good luck to Ken Fickle and James G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. James G will get the first and the last cards in this pack. And the email off to M80 so she knows who to send the cards to. And here we go. First card underneath the gum is for you, James G. Good luck. We're looking for the Mickey Mantle, right? In hockey. This is the year he played hockey. Thomas Stein, spot 1. A little bit of a roller mark on the right side here. Come on. Wilt Chamberlain's in this one. That's right. You guys. Darren Pang. Spot 2 for you, James. Spot 3 for Ken Fickle. Larry McDonald. Spot 4, Dave Poulin. Dave is pretty well centered, a little bit off north to south. I would not know if any of these people are Hall of Famers of any variety. Andrew McBain. Focus. Focus. All right, I give up. Mike O'Connell. Spot 6 for James G. And our last spot is 7 for James G. is Pierre Turgon. And that concludes our 1988 O-Pee-Chee Hockey Wax Pack number 179. Thank you for watching. I don't think we pulled anybody in there I recognized, guys, so I don't know we hit anything. All right, folks, guys got a couple more seconds here to sell out something. Otherwise, we're going to run the final promos of the night and wrap it up. I have no idea. You'll need confirmation from the Vintage Breaks crew there that knows hockey better than I do. All right, let's. All right, doesn't look like anybody bought anything else. We'll give you guys another minute or two while I run the bonus for the, if I can find it, for the pinups. Here it is. Let me get this email to All right, it's going to be your last opportunity to buy, guys, while I give this one away. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and I'm giving away the 25 at $50 promo for the 1967 Topps pinup posters we had. We've got, I believe it's the Mickey Mantle, the Clemente, and the Mays are 1, 2, and 3 in the prizes. Let's roll the dice. We got ourselves a 4 on the dice roll. Good luck. There are 25 entries. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brian Billingsley, Brad Aldrich, Sean Dooley will get the top 3 big prizes, and there's the rest of the folks right there. I'll scroll a little bit slower so you guys can see it. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations, Brian, Brad, and Sean, who got the top 3 spots there. I will email this list off to M80, and we'll be good to go. Complete it, and archive it. Justin, are you talking about how many of the pinup posters were? There's 25 of them. So everybody on that list wins. Sean, you were. Let's see here. Get the email up here with the entries. Sean, you were spot 3, so I believe that was a Willie Mays. Yeah, everybody that's on that list won. So Justin, you'll get. Um, you had one, two. Looks like you had 2 entries, Justin. So you'll get 2 of those on there. If you rewind, Justin, to the Vintage Breaks North show, Mantle, Clemente, Mays were the top 3. Okay, there you go. So Brian, you're getting a Mantle. Bradley, you're getting the Clemente, and Sean, you're getting the Mays. Not too shabby. Yeah, everybody wins. You're cleaning up tonight, Justin. Not too shabby. All right, last chance, guys. Last chance for orders. Going once, going twice, 3 times. All right. I'm gonna set up for the Banksy giveaway. Yeah, it looked like it was almost a full set. I thought those were 60. No, the posters were 67. Yeah, they're 67, James. 64 was the other ones. Chef, you winning this one? All right, last chance. I'm gonna refresh one more time. All right, no more sales. We are donezo for the night, guys. Let me give away the Banksy now. I should probably stop recording. All right, here we go. The $3. 369 Banks. If I can type. Sorry, did I need the Banks? Well, you've come to the right guy. I do end up with a lot of Banks cards, so I'll tune in next Vintage Breaks West. You never know. I might have some more Banks cards. I'm trying to upgrade at least 3 in my current personal collection, so there's the potential that I'll be giving away 3 of them in the future at the very least. Plus ones I pick up. I like to pick up, especially when they're good-looking ones like this. All right, let's give this one away. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight I'm giving away the Vintage Breaks West $3 all-night promo, the SGC3 1969 Banks card. Let's roll the dice. We got ourselves an 8 on the dice roll. I believe we didn't roll a single 7 all night. That's highly unusual for us. We had 450 entries. I thank you all very much for participating in this tonight. Good luck to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our winner at 8 is Ryan Cass. Congratulations, Ryan. You are the winner of this beautiful 1969 Ernie Banks. And that'll conclude our evening tonight. Yes, sir. I appreciate all your purchases. We're trying to up our numbers a little bit. We gotta compete with the South and everybody else, but we're competing with much better product in my opinion. I don't, as I mentioned earlier tonight, not so much on the modern stuff. I'd rather sell this stuff. So everybody have a good evening. Good night to you, Brian, Chef, Sean, James, Justin, Ryan, Cass, James G, Billingsley, Double E, Melvin, Everyone else that was on tonight, Cody C, I think he was off earlier tonight. Donald was off earlier. You guys all have an excellent night, and I will catch you later. To be sure to tune in next week at 10 p.m. for Vintage Rakes West next Wednesday. Have a great night. See you guys.